Little facial hair there sneaking on to Cam Weaver, I notice.
Not going with a clean look. Anthony Ampey-Patakwong, he had one of the very good chances in the first 45 minutes.
Is there any team in Major League Soccer that has two players that fill the names completely on the back?
Let's go down to the field. Dan Dibley has Dominic Kinnear.
Thanks, Jim. Coach, what do you think of the first half?
That was okay. You know, the field's a bit soggy. Some guys are slipping. I thought we had some decent play there. Some good last-ditch defending by San Jose at times. I told the guys, keep on going. A little bit more urgency in the final third.
Any more emotion for you being back here where you did so well and you have such good friends still here in San Jose?
Yeah, I mean, from the sporting side, we've been away so long that, you know, I still have an attachment to the team and still follow the team when we're not playing them. And obviously I have some great friends on the other side of it. It's always good to come home.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Dan, thanks very much. And he referenced how Dominic Kinnear and others, a part of the San Jose organization in its totality. Back in 2005, the San Jose team relocating to Houston. It was a bitter time at that point because things, well, there are a couple of championships here in San Jose.
There's only a couple, three guys involved now, and so it's abated a bit. There wasn't a person within 15 yards of Ampey-Patakwong, and Stevenson goes inside instead of outside there. I think that might be the message at halftime. Make sure we're getting the ball to the space that's available to us, and Ampey's had a lot of it tonight.
Weaver for Davis.
Having said that, I think he even needs to get a little bit more aggressive. Wanting the ball a little bit more.
He did good things a week ago. We'll see if there's more magic left in those boots. Nice heel ball. Lenhart didn't quite see it, and it rolls away. Little push and a tug.
It wasn't the first one. It wasn't the push. It was the tug that got him, I guess, huh?
Bobby Convey works against Cruz, tries to play ahead. Lenhart, two orange jerseys around him. And Palmer to the back line. This is an important game for Houston. You start to look at the standings and you start to see where you are at what point of the season. And that time, Cameron able to move inside and take the ball away from Ampey-Patakwong.
He says, who's this little gnat here? This team needs to get the ball through the midfield a little bit better, a little bit more steadily. Much better than that.
As Colin Clark stepped right into that passing lane.
Good job by Beitashour there, and the ball caroms right off of Colin Clark.
Lenhart. Boswell by his side. Ampey-Patakwong. Cronin for Lenhart. Can he get there? He sends it across the 6. But Stevenson not there.
I don't think Stevenson thought he was going to get to it. He was sort of ball watching there.
And it just hung there for a moment. And Tally Hall decided to come out. Lenhart beat him to the ball.
Much better. Those passes low. Don't be flying the ball over the midfield so much. Get it through the midfield. Force Houston to play some defense here. Force Houston to chase the ball a little bit.
Passing accuracy. Dynamo very good with it. Quakes over the 70% mark.
Oh, come on. FC Barcelona does like 91%.
That must have been in practice, right? That couldn't have been in an actual league game or an important match at all.
How good is Barcelona? They made Man United look ordinary, didn't they?
Boy, they were something. Now here's that chance for Lenhart. He just was able to get to the ball before Tally Hall could. Uh-oh. Danny Cruz, as Bush is clear, came right out to him.
You don't see that very often from Bush, do you? Send it right back to the defender.
Clark against Beitashour, hands up.
That's one. There's two of them there.
Boy, Bedicher working hard, and it'll be a goal kick. Boy, Clark and Bedicher was a two-man game there for a while.
This is an unusual series last year when San Jose won at Houston and Houston won here. And the first Major League Soccer goal as an earthquake for Kari Stevenson came on a Giovanni pass at Robertson Stadium in Houston. And later Giovanni would score and give San Jose a 2-1 victory. But then Houston came here and won that game 1-0. Leonard gets a call. It seems so sanguine, didn't it? Is it like just a little bump, just a little touch? Now we'll see if it's Ampai Patakwong who is the free kick man here, and it is. Bobby, hello.
I think guys were setting up, and instead they play it short and low, and now Corrales with a crossbar post. Brad Ring got a head on it. Stevenson steers it towards goal and then cleared out inside the 6. Good job, Cronin, to step up. Burling almost the splits, and a ball ricochets to Corrales. Tried the far post. Lenhart not there. It rolls through.
Ramiro got an awful lot on that ball as he's falling backward. Then Ring gets his head on it and couldn't direct it on Tally Hall.
Who would think a guy who was known as a left back could be so offensive-minded when he gets the opportunity?
Well, as we said earlier in his career, he was a midfielder. Became a left back, went to Norway and was a left back. He played it occasionally here earlier in his career.
Come kick it in the KFC Colonel's Corner. Tickets are just $13. That's $7 off a regularly priced Earthquakes ticket. Colonel's Corners vouchers available for purchase at over 30 KFC locations across the South Bay. Go to SJEarthquakes.com for participating locations. And the Colonel's Corner, maybe someone will score from a corner in this one. That was a little cross that could have been dangerous there.
Yeah, it was nice of them to miss on that cross while we're selling some chicken, isn't it?
And another chance that goes awry. These two teams, they've had a few scoring opportunities. No one really has been able to send one down, but also get a good look. Maybe the best look was Jeff Cameron's look off the full run. He took a pass and had a good clean look, and John Bush made himself big, deflected one over the crossbar. Brad Ring. Lenhart tried to steer to Ampai Patakwong, and then Corrales, he knocks over Brad Davis.
Looking for a place to put that empty plastic bottle? Don't throw it on the ground. Instead,
Davis 5 caps for the U.S. national team in his career.
Do your part to help keep Buckshaw Stadium clean.
So for the Quakes, they'll hit the road after this. They've got DC United, they've got Sporting KC, then home, LA, New York. And the beat goes on. This match, you're right at that third of the season mark. 11 games played, 13 points so far. Tied for 7th in the West. All you got to do is get in. Next week, Quakes and DC United. You can see that one 4:30 in the afternoon. Next Saturday on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Charlie Davies in company. Boy, did he explode onto the MLS scene at the start of this season. A couple of goals in his return. He's got a lot of people rooting for him.
Yeah, they certainly have. And he played for DC United last night in Los Angeles in what was really a pretty ugly soccer match. 0-0. But DC is much improved. Ben Olsen is their coach. A little bit better touch. Still needs to be a little bit better than that.
Celebrate Independence Day weekend.
That's what Lenhart's going to have to do.